Hey, we are live again, and we're inside the 100-man Bivvy right now, which is not for sale. This is the sort of promo dome, and you may remember from when we did this probably in the same dome at Catlov 2 years ago. We were with the man himself.
Hi guys.
James, who is behind product development and gets to do the fun stuff.
Not always
Not
fun,
always
but,
the fun
yeah.
stuff. But you've had your hand in the design of most of it.
Most of the Sonic stuff that comes out.
So this is the man who listens to your points. He tests things to the point of destruction, and you've got some awesome new additions to the range, haven't you, my friend? We can't look at everything because the battery will die like it did last time. This is just for our Avengers group, so it's kind of like early access, sneak peek. I've had a look at some of this stuff, and it is super awesome. But we've picked a little selection, haven't we, from the range, and we want to bring this to you guys right now. So James, in a nutshell, in 5 minutes, what we're looking at here, and then I know we're going to go look at a Bivvy as well. Explain a little bit about what we've got, why we're doing it, and where you see the future of Sonic going, I guess, because it's really exciting stuff, right? So this is the bit that people really want to see.
Right. Okay.
Let's have a look.
We'll get to it. Okay. So one of the new really exciting products that we're going to be launching over the next year or so is the Vader X Alarm.
Oh.
Now, it's Sonic's known for good quality, reasonably priced bite alarms, but we really have pushed the boat out with this one. It really is something a little bit special. So Vader X, obviously one of the most popular kart brands out there, and we've got a new bite alarm set. Now the 3+1 set sells at only $99.99.
Sorry, stop. $99.99.
Yeah,
for
$99.99.
3+1,
so it's 3 alarms and your receiver.
So 3 alarms and a receiver for £99.99, right?
Yeah. The colours are red, green and blue, and we'll just demonstrate quickly some of the features for you. Okay.
With the magic.
Okay, yeah, with the magic lollipop stick. Okay, so you've got forwards direction is indicated by the V LED array on the front there. It'll take you forward, and then it'll also show you backwards with a different tone, and you've got the travelling LEDs showing you backwards on the V there as well.
So it's kind of foolproof, that, right?
Yeah.
Which way did it go?
Which way did it go? And it'll tell you.
It'll tell you. Just do the forward motion again.
Yeah.
For 99 quid is like that's kind of a cool effect, right?
Yeah, definitely is. Obviously it's adjustable with volume, so you can have your volume, and lowest is silent, and you can just work up the settings there. Set tone, same. Go up the tones. 8 sensitivity, 8 tone, and your sensitivity is just on the bottom there, and you can go up and down the sensitivities, and it'll tell you which one it is. Normally you set those to how you like it. Yep. And then on the 4th button is just a night light as well.
Oh. So we've got a bit of a light show going on with the new Vader X Alarms. Are those little snag ears built in?
What they are is just little screw-in snag ears at the back. They come with the set. I'll just unscrew one there. So you've got a little widening at the bottom there, makes them nice and secure. So you get a pair with each one of the alarms.
So, but you could pay 99 quid just for 3 snag ears, right?
Well, almost, yeah.
For other brands.
Yeah.
But to be able to deliver this package, 3 and the receiver, have we got the
receiver just down here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's keyed in. They're all very nice and easy to go. It's actually a 6-channel receiver, so you can add additional alarms to that. We do a 4th alarm in the Vader X range, so you can add an orange alarm if you want to have a 4+1 setup, and the single alarms are only $24.99.
So it's very, very easy and accessible. I'm thinking great for the beginner, but I'm also thinking that they're great as a spare set, or even just to replace your existing alarms.
Yeah. And
I know we sell alarms anywhere from, the 250 quid range up to the 800 quid range. Under £100. Yeah. Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Yeah, we're doing okay. It's been a challenge getting something that is quality but also still at a good price.
And they're going to work in the rain and stuff, right?
They're fully weatherproofed, been tested, 150 meters minimum range on them. Not that you should be 150 meters from your rods, of course, but it's just a measure of the power of the transmitter system that's in them.
Bobby Deans wants a set. People going crazy. These look insane, says Greg. Dave's watching as well. Andy Fitzpatrick's watching. Danny Seddon's watching. Lots of Sonic fans in the group. Bobby wants a set now. I can't get a set yet because this is probably the only 1 or 2 sets in existence, right? Out of you know spare sets that we could.
There's possibly 30 sets at the moment in the world, but there isn't any for sale, unfortunately, until the new year.
Yeah, but when are they coming? January, February?
They'll be in January.
So they will be here in January. Now, generally, we don't do a pre-order as such, but since we're at the trade show and they're at a good price point, and if I could speak to Ian and we wrote him the order just for Avengers, would it be kind of cool if we could take your advanced order? You're only going to get these things in January, but if enough of you guys say that you want them, I'll go and write the order with Ian. It's 100 quid, right? It's not even 100 quid, and we'll ship them for free. It's just kind of like a super cool deal, and you get your usual goodie and extras and little bits and pieces. Would that be kind of cool if we could do that? If you actually did want a set, I can go and write the order, make sure we get the stock, Sonic know how many that they need to make, and you guys would be probably one of the first groups to get them as a special for the Avengers, even if they just become your spare set. Do you want to comment down below or in the group? I'll put a separate post, and then maybe if we can do that and we get, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20 people, maybe we could look at doing that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. We're going to flick back around. We're going to look at that little V effect one more time. There's the red one coming on, but I think it's worth it just to have the little V. It's a good job they were called Vaders, right? And you can do it with a V.
Right. Yeah,
Who thought of this? Is it something that came to you in a dream one night, or?
Travelling LEDs are not, they have featured on other alarms before, but doing them in such a V array, which gives you good visibility from both sides wherever you've got the alarm set up, it just suits it. And it also fits in with Vader X as well. And we're actually quite protective of Vader X. We make sure only the most high-performing quality tackle at a price goes into that range. Yeah.
And all of the stuff that we've looked at is awesome, but just make that little V do its thing one more time. I think that's it's worth it. Imagine what that'll be like with your next PB on the end, you guys. And to be fair, they're very, very good. And I can see people throwing away or putting away their existing alarms in January. You guys, if you do want them, let me know. Everybody's in. It's with the looks of it. Greg wants some. Shabab wants some. Does anybody else want some? We'll put another post in the group so I'll get your exacts and I'll send you. But the thing is, I'm going to send you an invoice before we leave the show. So that means I know you guys have ordered them, and Ian knows that they're on the order sheet, because the last thing we want to do is take your money and then not get the stock. So we have to do it while we're at the show, right, you guys? James?
Yeah.
They are amazing. What else have you got for us, my friend?
Right, okay. We have a few reels launched this year, and one of the special ones being the Xtractor Pro.
Oh, Xtractor Pro.
The standard Xtractor reel is staying, and this one's going to sit a little bit above it. And it's for the guy that wants something that's a little bit better quality, a little bit more robust. So I'll just take you through some of the features. The reel itself is based on a worm shaft gear. So what you've got is even line lay, so you've got improved line lay on this.
Yep.
The spool's ever so slightly bigger, but it's still well within the sort of mini big pit size.
Yep.
Then you've got the floating rotor line guard, so it prevents the line going up from behind the spool, which makes it, you don't have to be so careful about it, which is one thing that the original Xtractor reel didn't have. Like all of our reels, we've got a quick torque drag on there. It's a graphite body. You've also got the quick click folding handle. Let me just set that back. It's nice and smooth, and there's just a little collar there, and you just press that and you can fold the handle in as well. So it's nice and easy for you if you want your rods close together. If you've got smaller buzz bars, it just clicks out there like that. Twin captive line clips on there.
Super important.
Yeah. Comes with the single spool. The line capacity is really good. More than what you would need for general carp fishing, and they match the Xtractor rods really, really well. Black
so
styling.
They pair up nicely.
Yeah.
So Ian was saying earlier that reels are some of your best-selling products across the board, and I know you guys have invested a lot of blood and sweat and tears and time, money and effort into your range of reels.
Yeah.
Continually improving.
Yeah, continually
The
improving.
Sonik reels of today that you're looking at, obviously an improvement on the some of the stuff we were looking at 2-3 years ago.
The little things that you can do to make things better, function better. Also, consistent manufacture we're working on all the time. So we're taking advantage of all of the sort of improvements in mass production manufacturing over the last few years.
Yeah, and as technology gets better, the product gets better. But one thing with the guys at Sonik that we've certainly found is that you do listen to the customer, right? And you do genuinely want people to have high quality stuff that, like we said, to help you achieve your fishing goals. This stuff is forever improving, and if you are in the market for, because look, how much is one of these going to be, right? They're not going to break the bank, and they're going to over deliver on the quality, aren't they? So what we're looking at for the Xtractor Pro reel.
Oh, I put me on the spot now. I best get it right. I believe these are $69.99.
So it's not a great deal of money for the amount of quality in that product, is it? And it will last you. And if something does go wrong,
we back you up.
We back you up.
If you spend your money with Sonik, we'll bend over backwards for you, because it's only right that we support you. We support our customers.
Yeah, and that is the main thing. So we love the concept of the Xtractor, and we're going to have a look at the Xtractor Bivvy. I know there's the Xtractor Pod as well, which perhaps is possibly in there. Maybe we could have a look at that before we finish off. A few people have asked about that. We'll look at the Bivvy, but the Xtractor concept originated from the rods, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we've got the Xtractor here in front of it, but the Recon version, which I think isn't as widely known about, I think, with some anglers, and there's like, I don't understand, what's this Recon thing? Just talk us through this a little bit. Some of you guys would have seen this. It's not brand new, but it can be new in your mind. But if you've never been made familiar with the Recon side of the Xtractor range, right? So,
so there's a few rods in the Xtractor range that are termed Xtractor Recon. What that basically means is they're a double telescopic butt section. So it's maximising your portability of the rods, so it's a smaller pack down size. So for example, this is our 8-foot 3-pounder, which packs down to only 30 inches in length. You've got the single piece tip. Now that keeps the performance of a rod, keeps it nice and quick, and keeps it nice and robust. So when you come to the butt section, it's literally, you've got a more usable, longer length handle for such a short rod. First section comes out, second section comes out of that. You align the rings, and then you've got the single piece section that you can just pop in there like that.
So that's a lot of rod from a very, very small package, and
completely usable handle length.
Very important. That sometimes the short rods have got too short of an handle.
Short handle, they're not really that versatile. Whereas you've got an 8-foot rod there, nice handle length. It'll take a mini big pit reel, and it'll catch any carp within the UK.
Yeah, and somebody asked earlier about, would you be able to do these with Alps reel seats or more premium fittings down the line? Ian was kind of like, because you've got to maintain the price points, right? And it is kind of true to the style and the brand. What's your thoughts on?
Well, we've got a range of premium rods where the extra money is actually spent on the blank, and they're the Insurgents.
Yeah.
So there they are, the premium rod range that we would consider putting Alps reel seats on, and putting all the bells and whistles on that people like. But sometimes you turn off as many people as you actually want.
Ian,
so that's why the styling is so understated. There's not garish colours, anything like that. We try and keep things as appealing as possible to as wide an audience. We've actually had customers that have taken Xtractor blanks, and they're very good blanks. We get these made at the biggest rod factory in the world. I've worked with them for over 10 years, and we've got a very, very good relationship with them. They produce only the retractable butt rods for us. They're actually unique to us. And we've had people build Xtractor blanks up with all of those type of stuff, the Alps reel seats, the really expensive titanium rings, all of that stuff. The blanks are good enough to take it. So
it's not impossible if somebody wanted to go out and...
It's impossible if someone wanted to do it.
To do that, but it's not something you'll be mass producing at any time soon, which kind of makes sense, right, from a business point of view, because not everybody's going to perhaps buy them, and it's... But what you're saying there is there is potential to pimp your Xtractor.
If you wanted to, it's good enough to take it, and you'll end up with a rod that suits yourself.
Unique. Custom rods. So we've got some exciting products here, you guys, and what I'm going to do is going to give you guys a chance to win a little Xtractor mug as well. We've got a couple of these mugs to give away, so stick around to the end. But one thing that we want to look at is the new Xtractor Bivvy.
Yeah, sure.
Let's have a little walk around, and we'll leave the Million Man Dome, and we'll head over here to Bivvy City, across the road. This place is awesome, you guys, and when we go back and we do another little live in a little while, I'll show you the social area on the island. We're actually the first people to fish on this island, and talk a little bit about how Wraysbury are opening that up, and potentially we could do a social there in the future. But what we're looking at here right now is
the new Xtractor Bivvy.
The new Xtractor Bivvy, and I've had a lot of questions about this one.
Okay.
And obviously Xtractor, small, short pack down,
yep.
Portability, getting on the fish,
yep.
fishing sooner, fishing for longer,
yep. Fishing quicker.
Fishing quicker. Mm-hmm. Does this Bivvy obviously
meets virtually all of those
things? Talk to us about this awesome piece of kit.
Right. Okay. So we sell thousands and thousands of Axis Bivvies, and in fact we can't keep them in stock.
Well, so, you get any wraps?
You need some wraps. Yeah, so we had the opportunity to utilise this block on a quicker Bivvy, and we've done it a different style to our Axis with a few key differences. It's not the most revolutionary design in the world, but what we've done is build in so much value that it really does make it appealing. So what you're looking at here is the Xtractor Bivvy full system, and it's one product and you get everything.
You just get everything in the bag.
The Bivvy, vapor cap, front panel, storm poles, ground sheet, zip bag, pegs, everything all in one.
And there's nothing worse than getting a Bivvy, getting it out to realise you've got to go and buy poles, or you've got to buy a cap, or by the time you've finished you could have spent a lot more.
Yeah.
And you're saying that this, just like we've just seen with the little Vader X Alarms in there, this is like the complete package, right?
Yeah, the complete
package, ready to
everything
go.
That you would need. You can take bits out of it if you want to travel ultralight. Don't take the front, don't take the ground sheet, don't take the vapor cap, and it'll do you as a really quicker X short session shelter, or it'll do you as a full Bivvy system if you
and let's try and get some idea of the sort of depth, looking at it from the side, and we'll open it up as well in a second. But it's quite a lot of room in there, James.
Yeah, it's deceptively deep. It's got a flat back. If you have a look from around the side, you've got two vents in here as well.
Oh.
The vapor cap just clips in place, and elasticates on at the front.
So it's not just Velcro like we've seen on other products where it can at the wrong time.
On, nice and easy. Two vents that you can actually open up from the inside there as well. So you've got vents that you can open up.
And obviously designed with your bed chairs in mind, right? So
flat back, plenty of space, plenty of headroom if you want to sit on there. On your bed chair at the back. I should really put the ground sheet in there.
Yeah.
But you can just see the depth on it,
No, it's not the highest of bivvies, but I guess the Xtractor concept is a case of getting yourself hidden away, getting there fishing fast. You do have a little bit more headroom than the height of the door, obviously, because it comes up a little bit further. But it is designed to be that low down, get yourself fishing super fast, folds down, super compact.
You can use it without the storm poles. They are included, but you've got a block there.
See how that
metal plated
kind of works.
block with a hinge system, and then the poles fold out over the side of it.
It is a very nice and very well put together, very well thought out, and it does obviously complement the range. What we're looking at for this system in terms of price?
So the full system, $299.
So it's very affordable, isn't it, for what you're getting? And again, with the Sonik guarantees and backup if anything goes wrong. I'm sure that you can send out spares if anything ever did happen. Accidents happen, right?
It's one thing that we do very well, back up customers, as much as we can.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Obviously, I can't give you a bivvy. We can give away some mugs. These are going to be available.
These will be, I'm thinking it's January as well. January as well. We've sorted out a lot of problems with our shipping and logistics this year. So these are actually going to be completed in November, and they'll be in the UK in January.
So we're looking at January, you guys, as well. If you want to order the alarms, if you want to order this bivvy as well, we'll put a little post up. We will write our stock order based on that, so you would have to tell us that you want it and would have to pay your invoice or your deposit or put it on ClearPay or whatever you want to do before we leave tomorrow. But it is an opportunity to do something that we don't normally do at Carp Global, where we will actually, because we can write the order while we're here and we can secure the stock, we will actually take your order. Now, I don't think everybody's going to jump in and purchase the bivvy straight away. It's at £299. Certainly the alarms, a lot of interest in the alarms from what we've just had. We want to go and have a quick look at the pod, give away a couple of mugs. Anything else notable, James, that you think we should talk about when we're out here? There's quite a lot of bivvies out here.
Yeah, the Axis range stays as is. You've got the Axis camo there in the background. The big 2-man, mainly for European fishing.
Yeah.
We've also got the Axis XL. I don't know if you've told the.
But we've not seen about the Axis XL.
Right. We'll have a quick look at that.
So this seems to be, as we're getting close to it, it does have the height. Now, height is a thing that a lot of people ask for, especially if you've got a bad back, or you need to keep your bed chair raised up, or indeed, you pretty much walk around in there, right?
It's extra 20 centimetres on the height. I think it takes into 162 on the height. You've got 20 centimetres on the width, and you've also got an extra 30 centimetres on the depth.
You'd be great for a lot of folks who take, take little ones with them and they put them behind on their own little bed sleep systems behind them. That's a great additional amount of room, and it is, if you sort of compare it to the standard, you've got, like you said, 20 centimetres makes all that difference, doesn't it? What are these priced at?
These are, so the new price for next year for the Axis 1-man is $339.
Yep.
And then your Axis XL is $399.
But again,
that's for your, everything included: storm poles, ground sheet. It's the cloud-based fabric. That's another difference over the Xtractor bivvy.
Yep.
And you've got the standard and XL. These will be a little bit later, so you're looking at about April next year for the XL. But the Axis is going to stay exactly the same as is. And you've also got the camo version.
And we love the camo version. We might try and get some wraps secured while we're here. Obviously, the range of sleep systems and bed chairs, nothing new there. Everything what people are used to.
The same,
Obviously, price increases with the cost of materials. If you can get them sooner rather than later, there's a bunch of stuff in stock on our website right now. But let's go and have a look at the pod, and then let's go back, get the stuff out of the dorm, and we'll figure out a way to give away these mugs, you guys, right? Beautiful place, as I say, and a pleasure to be here. James has put a lot of time and effort, and probably sleepless nights figuring this stuff out, travelling around the world, visiting suppliers when he could, but being able to maintain this standard even in the face of COVID and things like that is super impressive. So we've come into the bar area, you guys can see, and we're just going to have a little look at the Xtractor pod, which is,
I'll show you. Well, it's Xtractor 2-rod pod and Xtractor 3-rod pod. I've just set them up to show you the different ways that you can set these really versatile little pods up. They're basically built around normal buzz bars. So I'll just drop this one out of here. It's a little bit more difficult with the rods on. So yeah, that's a normal buzz bar, and it's just got drop-in adapters that you can just screw up there. The legs just screw into the goalpost adapters, and then you've got two angles on this leg actually, so you can actually turn this adapter over and have a longer legs on it if you would like to, and it makes it nice and low, nice and wide stance. As you can see, if you want to, you can take off the legs completely and have it nice and low down.
And you've got the little points that just screw on, I guess.
So these are an extra that we've got new for this year. We're selling them in packs of 2 buzz points for $3.99. I'll just take that one off.
Like £3.99.
$3.99, yeah, for a pack of 2. They're great, actually, if you want to have like a base bar setup. If you use our split sticks.
Yep.
And have the buzz bar on the floor, and it just stops the twist of the pod. They make great pod feet as well.
Yep.
As you can see from the packaging, that's the 2 different setups that you can have. You can remove the legs and have that. or with it being bag sticks and buzz bars, you can have them in the 3 different configurations as you normally
So
want.
very versatile. I guess given what we've discussed about prices and things like that, we're not going to break the bank with these bad boys either.
No, testing my memory again on this one, but I believe this one's $99.99 for the 2 rod and $109.99 for the 3 rod.
So it's around £100, whichever way you go. And you don't have to buy, obviously you have to buy your butt grips and your alarms and stuff, but you are going to get everything else that you see here, right?
Yeah, everything else included. They come in a nice little case.
So you could pay £20 just for the case.
You can keep your alarms on there as well. There's space for your alarms. They're really quick to set up, and they're good value as well.
Yeah, it's very, very impressive. And I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. We've looked at some of the clothing, we've looked at the new alarms, we've looked at the Xtractor Pro Reel, we've looked at the Xtractor Bivvy and more. This pod, I know we're going to sell a big bunch of them that you guys, and when I do a post in a second, if you guys want to actually get your names on one of these, we can get that moving today and we will write the order, but you do have to do it before we leave the show. There's a big bunch of other stuff as well that we've got photographs of, and I'm sure we can revisit some of this stuff before we go, but I need to go and charge the phone. I need to put this post up. We're going to go back to the dome, grab those bits and pieces, and while we walk over there I'm going to give you guys a chance to win yourself a little Xtractor mug. But before we do that, I just want to say a big thanks to James. A lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible without the mind that you see under this cap, so we've got to say a big thanks to you, buddy, and thanks for your time helping us with this. Should we walk back over and give away two mugs? Right, come on, let's go over there and get them bits and pieces, and we'll figure out a way to give them mugs. So what I want you guys to do is let us know down below any comments just while we're walking back with James. A lot of people are saying that obviously the price is right, the products are awesome, people are super excited. Let us know if you could order today, or you were going to order any of this stuff. Which would you order first? What's the most exciting thing you've seen? Because there are a big bunch of exciting products that we've got here right now, and it's great to see these things jump out of the catalogue, really, isn't it? And I guess as a development, James, just before we close off and give away these mugs, from a development perspective, you thinking this stuff up and then working with the factories and then actually getting the first sample, that must really make your job super worthwhile, right?
Yeah. What it does is a lot of job satisfaction if someone uses the gear, catches a PB, enjoys it, and gets out there going fishing with our kit. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Now, I noticed there's quite a few mugs, not the guys who work for the dealers. There's quite a few mugs in the bar. It'd be kind of cool if anybody makes a pre-order of any of this stuff. You're not going to get it until January or until when it comes in, and we'll put the post up. It'd be kind of cool if we could put a mug in with at least the first 10 orders. I'm sure we can do that, right, you guys? But just for now, write your little comments, let us know what you'd order first, and me and James will pick 2 people out. We'll send you a mug in the post. All you need to do is open a ticket on the website and we'll send you one of these mugs out. You don't need to buy anything to do that, but if you do make a pre-order, we'll chuck you some Sonic goodies in as well, and at 5 o'clock we're going to give away a big bunch of other stuff as well, right? So James is going to gather these things together. We can't steal the alarms, but just give us any quick questions and comments down below. What would you buy? What are you excited about? Michael says he bloody loves this Sonic gear. If Robert said if he had the means right now to order something, it would be the Bivvy and the pod. I would have it all, says John Roy. I won a hat, so let somebody have the mug. Andrew Thomas says great products, great price points. Nice to see your passion and whatnot from Kirsty. The 3-rod pod, says Andy Grantham, is probably going to order one of those. Pods and alarms, says Greg Haig. It'd be cool to give everybody a mug. There's only so many people that we can do. We've got 2 to give away right now, but there will be more stuff that we're going to give away in a bit. Matthew, if you watch back, you will be able to see the Xtractor Pro reels. We've still got it here on the rod. If you watch back on the replay, James explained this just about 5 or 10 minutes ago. A lot of exciting stuff coming out from the Sonic stable. Danny Seddon says, take my money. I think that possibly deserves a winner. But what we're gonna do is we'll just have a little scroll, and James, if you pick a couple of folks from these comments, and we'll send you a mug. Just open a ticket, you guys, and we'll stick it in with your next order or your monthly box or whatever it is that we've got coming out for you. Some people as well still got Avengers sign-up boxes who signed up in the last couple of weeks. Once the timer hits 0 and the registration period closes, we'll get all those out next week as well. So I know a few folks have asked about that, but let's just have a quick look and pick a couple of names from this list. We'll scroll up at your discretion, sir, because everybody's asking comments and questions on here.
Right.
You
just now, yeah?
Yeah, you decide.
Well, we'll just do this. Oh. Can I scroll up and down that?
There we go. Oh, it's like...
Alright, hang on then. Anthony Irwin. Oh, maybe it should have been a better comment. We'll go down there. Could. What's the one below?
Let's get into this list.
Just go.
Yeah, we'll go like that.
Yeah, Greg Hay, nice to see you. Right, there you go, Greg Haig, yeah.
Greg, are you open a ticket, buddy? We'll send you one of these awesome Xtractor mugs. Drink your brew in it. Hopefully it'll arrive in one piece. So Greg Haig.
Just flick it up and then we'll stop it.
Flick it. Stop.
Bobby Deans.
Sure, Bob, you've won yourself an Xtractor mug, my friend, as handpicked by the man himself. Definitely don't get that anywhere else. The other dealers are drinking their tea out of their mugs. I've given mine away. But look, closing thoughts. Excited about the future of Sonic. You're not going anywhere, right? You're determined.
No, we've got a mission and we're going to complete it.
Got the plan and you're going to stick with it.
Yeah.
You've got more ideas where these came from, right?
Oh yes.
Can't let us in on anything that's top secret that might be coming in the future.
Not at the moment. All I'll say is watch this space.
Watch this space. And indeed, we're going to go live again and again and do as much as I can before the phone dies. I need to charge it right now. Hopefully, you guys are super excited about this stuff as much as I am. I'm going to put a post up if you want the alarms, if you want to. I think we'll do the alarms, we'll do the Xtractor Bivvy, and we'll do the Xtractor pods. We'll do 3 different posts. If you comment, you're in. You will get an invoice and you will need to pay it by the time I leave in the morning. Clear pay. If you want to do that and pay a deposit, we will hold you for it. But by the time I leave in the morning, if no one's got it, no one's got it. If 10 people have got it, 10 people have got it. I will sit down with Ian and I will order those on top of the ones that we've already ordered already. They will be for you. There's no refunds. There's no changing your mind. But if you want these things, especially the alarms, you guys, I'd like to see at least 10 people pick up a set of those alarms. Even if you get them for the kids or the grandkids, right? They are 99. Before they change their mind and put the price up and realise the value that they're giving you for that amount of money, I'll put those posts up in the group with a little photograph. You guys decide, put hell yes or I'm all in or whatever, and we'll get you an invoice sent over later on today, and then we'll do the order in the morning. Sound like a plan? Everybody else, big thanks to James. We'll go and see what else we can find to give away, and I'll see you on the next live later on, and then we'll be live in the main group at 5 o'clock. Right, you guys? See you later. Bye-bye.